see, Hilda, I am coming from the Guinness World Record. That Yungchief has done how many hours again? 120. Another guy said he wants to do 150. That lady showed interest that she's currently doing 150 on TikTok, which we have not seen. So now I'm making mine. This is the evidence I've started. So, and what I'm cooking is a kind of concoction on a recipe that we used to run in Delta State back then. So this is the tomatoes, fresh pepper and onion. This is the plantain, and you can see right here, this is the beans, and this is the pot I'll be using. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fry the plantain first of all. Then when I'm done with the, where's my pan? This is my frying pan. So I'm going to fry the plantain. So when I'm done frying the plantain, or should I say the dodo, because after when it's being fried, that we call it dodo. So fried this one. When I'm done with this, then I use that same oil I used to fry this plantain. I move it over to this particular pot. Then I fry both the onion, the tomato, and the fresh pepper. I fry it here for about 7 minutes. Then I add spices. This one does not need hunger because the beans will still be need to still maintain this particular color. So you don't have to use too much fresh pepper. You don't need to use hunger. So you need only one Maggi. Then you need the adequate salt. That's all. So once you do that, you cook groundnut is inside. Then once you do that, you add a little water. You allow it to boil for like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then you have your food ready. You dish it, then you add the plantain on top. Then you eat it. Like, wow. We used to run this kind of food back then in Warri Delta States. Like 10, 15 years ago. Not 10, 50, 20 years ago. Meanwhile, Burna Boy is 32. I'm 15 years currently. So as you can see, I'm frying this plantain right now. Like I told you before, when I'm done with the frying, the finished product becomes dodo. Alright, so let's continue with the frying process. So I will let you know when the frying is done. So I'm done here with the frying process. So here we have the dodo. So I'm using this plate here just in case there's any oil that needs to seep out. So instead of going to the floor, so it can actually drip here. Alright, so let's move on to the next step. Okay. Then I'm putting this over here. like I told you, the same oil that you used to fry the plantain, that's the same oil you are still going to use to prepare this. Alright, so right now, let me increase it a little bit, so this one can come over here now. There we go. So I don't have the smaller one, so I'll be using this one. So y'all be here with me. Chef Hilda, can you try? Oh God. I saw one of your videos when you said you are waiting for your husband to propose while you are cooking. Yeah. You are waiting for one woman to come and propose to you now. Yeah, come and propose. Have you seen any husband material from Delta State before? Uroboman husband material, you don't see her? This one, you know, you cut the onions will be browned. What's the name of that movie again? Is it Shanghai and the Seven Rings? Yeah, something like that, but I can't remember the name actually. So you cut the onions maybe like that ring. If the onion is not that big enough, if you won't use the onions, one of the things that you engage person, put up my hand. So you don't confirm if you are the even for that your if you are another if you are the inside. To talk. But let's face the food, let's face the food. Not be clear eye. Abuja boys, they come online. They say I'm looking for a woman 29 years and above. When I check the person's profile, person should be around 25, 26. Hell! They don't show this one shaking Pro Max. So now I want to go for older ones. Alright, let's get back here. Okay, so we're going to be needing this. I'm also going to be needing sauce. There's this thing for fits that person head. When come on subsidy for the king. Oh. Meanwhile, I'm that kind of cook that even after cooking or before or during cooking, we don't test. So this does my matter, I've not touched it. We don't test because we know the accurate things to use. Oh, small heat just worry this Maggi now, don't soft like say, but other times, is it because it's rainy season? In dry season to be hard as if you, I don't have hammer here now. Key. You carry that Maggi taste to person that time, go tear person here. Apple now, shoe. Because they look like they be puzzle again. Since it's that soft, so we just have to put it like that, but in the process of stirring, so to circulate around the pot, so there's no cause for alarm, alright? So you don't confirm if you are the so I'm going to let this, or I keep stirring this for like the next 5 minutes. Okay, so we are on the next step right now. The next step is getting this already cooked beans. It has to be soft. Then you add it inside. So you have to stir it together. So, and we are going to cover it and let it boil for like 10 minutes, just 10 minutes. So let me look for the cover and get it covered. Alright, so when the food is ready, I will let you see the finished product when served. So this is the finished product, though it doesn't have a name yet. So I know you are used to beans with palm oil, but have you actually tried beans with groundnut oil using this my particular recipe? So, and again, what name do you actually think they can call this particular food, since it doesn't have a name yet? So drop the suggested name in the comment section.